So big day today in New Jersey.
Yeah, excited to be here.
A lot of talent here, you know?
Yeah, well, I think Coach Ash has probably put together a great camp, a great chance to work with all the kids in New Jersey and all the surrounding areas. My son's excited to be here. He's excited to be at camp, so we're happy to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. So I tell you, things are changing up in Temple. I see the change. You're bringing a lot of excitement there to Temple. How do you feel about going into the season with the team?
I think we'll have a great year. Our best two, probably most experienced players in offense, P.J. Walker, our quarterback, and Jihad Thomas, our tailback, both from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yep.
And they've been starting for 4 years. This is their chance to kind of really shine.
Coach, also, I watched you week 1 against Penn State this past season.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. No, we have a big Penn State crowd up in this area. But what stood out to me was the way you presented yourself on the sideline. You show a lot of excitement. You work the microphone, the headset up and down. I honestly didn't know too much about you till that first game, and then you beat Penn State, and I said, you know what, that coach has something. You bring a lot of excitement to the sideline. That rubs off on your team. Does that help in your recruiting when people see your excitement? You're a young coach, you have a big future. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think, at the end of the day, you got to be yourself. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit more laid back, but, I'm going to be who I am. When that Italian passion's going to come roaring out of me when I get.
You and I both.
Oh, yeah. So you got to be who you are. And I think the same thing shows up in recruiting. Like, if I believe in a kid, if I believe that Temple's the right place for them, it's going to come from here. It's not going to come from here. And so I think people appreciate that. At least they know when they deal with me or they deal with my staff, and what we say, we mean. We don't say, we're not here to sell people. We're here to be honest and be open with people.
Coach, what are your thoughts on having the junior players do an NFL combine to see where they stand? Should they go into the draft or not? What are your thoughts about having juniors do it?
Players? Yeah, yes. I think it's a tough decision for kids, and anything we can do to help them make that decision easier, I'm all for it. Because right now, by us not doing anything, we're letting agents and other people do what's best for them and talk to the kids. I'd rather it be very scientific. Basketball does it. Hey, this is where you stand, and then figure out what you want to do from there. So I would always be in favor of anything that's better for the players and their future.
Okay, and what about today's summer showcase here in New Jersey? This is something that the NCAA is starting to look at. I think it's great for the players. I think it's great for the universities to travel. What are your thoughts about the NCAA stepping in right now, saying, hey, we have to have some restrictions, and we need restrictions, of course, but, this is for the kids.
Right. Well, I think the NCAA, in my dealings with them on this, I think they've been very smart about it. Like, they're looking at it.
Sorry.
They're looking at it, but they want to do it the right way. And I'm always about doing the right thing, but also doing it the right way. And so, this isn't even for me just about recruiting. It's for me about there's going to be some kid here today that's never going to play Division I football. And you know what? He's going to get coached by me, Urban Meyer, Chris Ash, all of our assistants. In his day, his life, his high school career will be that much better. So as long as it's about the players, I'm all for it. When it becomes just, coaches, coming in and trying to be shady, I'm not for that. And I don't think the NCAA is. But as long as it's being done the right way, and I think the NCAA will look at it, I think these are great things and great opportunities for kids.
Right. And Coach, one last question. I see a bright future ahead for you. What can you guarantee for your kids staying at, yes, I'm a Temple guy, I'm going to stay at Temple, because I see bigger schools coming for you in the very near future. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I tell our players all the time, they're going to have opportunities come up in their life, and what I'm going to do with them is, either to come out early or whatever, I'm going to help them, whatever advice they need, and I'm going to make sure they make the best decision. What I've told them is, on my end, things are going to come along maybe. Some things came along last year. And I'm going to do what's right for me.
They're coming along, Coach. I'm telling you, you're going to get them.
And we turned down several jobs last year because Temple's a great place. It's a great job. And I told my players, I said, you guys good with that? And I think as long as I'm open and honest with our guys, they've been great about it. They appreciate it. What they don't need is some guy sitting here and making a promise and then breaking it. So what I told them is I love it at Temple. I think we can win a lot of games for a long time. We have great players. But you know what? If something comes along, I'll look at it. And if it's right for me, I'll take it. If not, I won't. But you know what? Not too many things are better than Temple, in my opinion. So I think they respected that.
Well, you played at Penn State. You're legendary there. All the fans in this area know of you. What about the opportunity of getting that call to go back and coach Penn State in the near future?
Well, I think, first of all, I think James Franklin, great friend of mine. I think he's doing a great job. And, they're coming off sanctions, and all he's done is just been like a stalwart for them, just been very, very strong. And now, the next year or two, they're going to take a jump and really have a great time. But I think for me, obviously, it's a special place for me. But so is Temple. I spent 4 great years at Penn State. Well, 5 because I couldn't, it took me 5 years at Penn State.
Why would you want to leave anyway?
I've spent 10 years at Temple, and those are 2 great places for me. So I love Penn State. I love Temple. I love when I coach with the New York Giants. I love my time there. So all these places are great places for me. But right now, I'm just really, really grateful to be at Temple. I have a great team, and I have a great group of young kids that are coming in.
Great job, Coach. Thanks for your time. Enjoy your day with the kids. This is NUC Sports coming to you live with Coach. Game on, everybody. Thank you.